Have you ever fantasized or experienced yourself the scenario of going to a completely new place with complete strangers and deciding to go on an adventure with them, seeing what happens, not knowing what comes next? Well, that is an experience or a story that I would like to share with the class. It was a once in a lifetime opportunity. I was with a foreign exchange family, and we had traveled overseas to Corsica, France, and staying at a hotel, checking out the island. I ended up meeting these kids who were roughly the same age as myself, and we hit it off. We decided to hang out later that night. Now, I had somewhat of an obligation to stay with the family that I was with because they were paying for everything. So the author ends up talking about this concept, the ideal self, which is basically the version that you aspire to be on top of all other versions that you see yourself as. So the 16-year-old self of mine decided that I wanted to be the adventurer, that I wanted to be outgoing and do those journeys where I don't know what happens next. And they said yes, so I ended up hanging out with those friends. We had a great time. We ended up running into the ocean. It was like pitch black, so you didn't see the waves crashing down next to us, laughing until one of the two got stung by a jellyfish, and we later convinced ourselves that it was a man of war. We run out of the ocean screaming like little kids, and you see like a little jelly sting along his leg. He was fine, and we decided to keep adventuring. We go until we find three other people, and they're huddled around a group of sticks, and they're trying to start a campfire. The author Daniel User, this is all in section 3.1, by the way, later talks about this square window called Johari window, and it's basically the known and unknown of your characteristics to yourself and to the people around you. So, being around these five strangers, I showed myself as a strong extrovert, ready to have fun, happy to be there. I ended up starting the fire with a can of hairspray. I don't even remember where we got the hairspray, and a lighter. It was very cinematical, but in the arena aspect, that's what I know and what everyone else knows. It was, very positive, energetic, and very outgoing, which correlates to the ideal self of being extremely adventurous. So it was a very fun time. I ended up making great friends. I got back at 2 a.m. They were a little concerned about the time, but we all walked away happy. And in conclusion, whether it was the mindsets of the family that I was with or the mindsets of the friends that I made, neither affected my self-concept more than my own reflection of my actions that I did that day, and strengthened who I was, who I wanted to be, what I wanted to care about, etc., etc. Thank you for listening, and have a great day.